right, you ready? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Alpha?
I don't think he's ready.
He's having a brain freeze. This is 30 or 27 years of brain freeze catching up to him.
No, I just got really bad, like, a tinnitus thing. It's like that buzz in my ear.
I will love you either way, Nader, even from afar. Oh, tinnitus got you? Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, you ready?
Yeah.
It's time for News and Conspiracy of the Week. Yeah, News and Conspiracy of the Week, dogs. Yeah.
Is your effects mic fucked up?
No, I didn't have it.
He didn't have it on.
News and
Now
fucking
he did. Here,
Conspiracy
go
of
again.
the Week.
Okay.
Here, go again.
You're like, where? Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
News and Conspiracy of the Week. There you go. Now see,
And
that was
now I'll just cut out all of that and start right there. We're good. No one will ever know.
No one saw anything. So what
All right.
about the Hunter laptop? Laugh out loud. Let's remember riding the dragon, the Biden connection. Okay, but did he do anything on that laptop besides like a bunch of cocaine and fuck
porn?
a bunch of girls? I mean, I don't know. That's a genuine question. I want to know because you know me. I think both sides work together.
What if it was just his personal laptop where he did all of his, personal?
Thank
bad
you,
shit?
Jamie.
That's what I'm curious about.
All right, I got freaky shit on my shit too.
It's like I don't use my main
Not my
computer for
laptop.
porn. You crazy?
Now fuck your shit up. That's crazy. And my computer was acting slow earlier. I was like, have you been watching porn? Probably watching Russian porn. Listen, guys, we're
sounds
Russia. I'm just
scary.
kidding. I mean, kind of, whatever. I got my own feelings.
We're about to be publicly.
When Russia owns us. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, it's time. We're talking about Russia.
It's when World War III starts.
We're full blown
And
talking about it. It has begun. Russia
I'm gonna
time.
get drafted, guys. It's gonna be fun when the draft
You're
age
too old to
goes
get
up. No, but
drafted
they're gonna
now.
raise the draft age. I can feel it right now.
Yeah, that's what I told him the other day. He's like, "Thank God I'm right out of it." I said, "Bro, if we go to war with Russia, they for sure raise it.
Yeah, they're gonna raise it to
You're in
probably.
it.
They'll probably raise it to 30 if they raise it.
Maybe even 35, bro."
Yeah.
No.
We'll get
And they'll be like,
drafted.
"Look at you, Aries. You're nice and fit
Yep.
and ready for combat."
Hey, I have health problems.
Yeah. Sorry, we have health problems. None of us can get drafted.
And they'll say, "Sure, here's this
Stop
shot."
it.
Then they'll go like, "Here's this super
You tell me
soldier
to
shot."
stop flexing.
Yeah. No, you're sick. Remember, you're gonna
I mean,
die soon.
But then they hit you with a shot.
I would hide you, Jamie.
and
You'd
you
be
feel
so easy to
perfectly
hide you.
fine.
Not so much Kyle. Kyle would be hard to hide.
Kyle would be very difficult to hide.
If the crater's on the moon and the moon dust is from giant trees.
I don't qualify for military. I tried to. I tried a long time
Interesting,
ago.
Larry. Interesting.
I don't qualify for either.
That's all right. I did.
I did not, because
True story. Look, everybody's like, you either went or you didn't go. I went. I filled out the ASVAB. They stroked my ego. They profiled me enough. My wife was laughing. They're like, they had your number
that's funny.
because they stroked my ego and told me I could be intelligence in Atlanta. And I don't
That's-
give a fuck if you believe it or not. And then my ex, she went there and she cried and boohooed, and I was like, fine. But I wasn't, I wasn't super thrilled about it anyways, and I'm glad I didn't.
That's funny. I went and they told me I went.
Ooh,
to,
Avery James, I'm so glad you're here, buddy. That's my little brother now. I'm gonna have to have him here.
25 is the
25.
youngest.
25 is where it cuts off at.
I wouldn't mind fighting for us too if I didn't think they were
Well,
actually just sacrificing
Yeah,
us.
it's just draft.
Yeah, I don't think that it's fighting for our country is the problem. I think that
Yeah.
it's just like fucking rich people playing a fucking game and pretending like it's
war
real.
Games. It's war games.
Yeah.
I just.
My buddy got on the stream earlier, Merchant Milad, and said he believes that the world wars and every major war is just to remove the strongest men in those countries. You know what I mean? The most likely resistance in the country.
Yeah.
It's just like countries agreeing to sacrifice their biggest, people that would try to fucking overthrow
It
them.
fucking makes sense. People have been doing that for thousands and thousands of years. Like, it's in the fucking Bible. Like Pharaoh killing all the male babies because they would grow up and become a threat to him. Like, people have been doing that shit forever.
And Papa said, not only is Russia an issue, but right as we're all worried about if China tells everyone to fuck off about Taiwan like 2 days ago. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, they've been doing major posturing. Not only that, but they've already commented This is just like 2 years ago before COVID hit. Me and my family were trying to leave because we were like the Iran shit.
Yeah.
China and Russia both made statements about it, and they're like, we've got their back, and we're like, well, we're getting the fuck out of here because we know y'all been fucking with Iran for so long. But yeah, no, on top of that, they just came out about the Taiwan shit too. So Russia and China have been acting really homie-ish. They 2 years ago, they were running their very first, if somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure 2 years ago they were running their very first joint effort military exercises.
Yeah, that was.
Which is a kind of a BFD.
It was like right before COVID when we.
Yeah, because we were like, it's time to leave.
yeah.
And they were like, we've got Iran's back. We're like, yeah.
And then everyone got
Because 1950, since 1953, at least on record, declassified, we have been messing with Iran's politics. And then we were ready to go to like for real war with them. I was like, no, I can't support any of this. I'm out of here.
And then COVID came around, and everyone.
Avery
got distracted.
James, Iran 1953, brother. Hit me on Discord. I'm gonna have to hit you with some articles to show you, to give you kind of an idea of the level of manipulation that countries will go through to pit each other against each other. And Iran, just a short little overview. In 1953, we sent one guy over there to take a country down in 4 days. On the fourth day, this motherfucker had a group of protesters, and all paid downtown, fighting and killing innocent people. Over 300 people died. He had a second group of protesters that he paid, and he had those two protester groups clash with each other. The remnants of these protests met with a third group of protesters.
He intentionally pitted them against each other.
Yes, and these two.
One single person.
And then these two groups in another country that spoke another language. Then these two group of protesters met with a third group of protesters that involved police with literal tanks that were aiming the tanks at the president of the time's house. So this is all declassified. This is not. I'm a tinfoil hat guy. I'm a proud conspiracy theorist. I think you gotta be naive to think powerful forces won't conspire against you. But this is above ground, very provable shit, and it'll kind of give you a scope of like what we're able to do and the lengths we'll go. So you got to take your time. You just got to take your time with stuff because we are. All the major superpowers are just very shady. Nothing's very clear. Let's see. Time to go down Pine Way for to go over. The aliens need to come save us. Amen. The Minute Connection is still running strong. What's the Minute Connection? Operation Bluegrass and Operation Moonshot DNA Tracking System. FEMA runs America. When under conflict, White House continues plans all staged. I hope not, man, because I've been hearing about these FEMA camps for years and years now. That's been in the conspiracy crowd for a while. Those who are not new to the conspiracy crowd.
All the thousands and thousands of plastic
coffins. Yeah, that's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And at any point, who knows? I mean, you can definitely see the plausible deniability behind it, but there's a lot of things concerning there. Guys, I just don't know. This Russia shit scares the hell out of me. They're saying they got like nearly 100,000 troops stationed along the borders. The numbers are fluctuating. But they're saying if they invade Ukraine with the forces that they have, it would be around mid-February, and it would be the largest invasion of a country since World War II.
I mean, it'll be World War III for sure.
I mean, maybe.
So-
I really, really hope not. Do y'all think so? Because I really hope
No,
not.
I 100% think that it would be, and I think that it's happening,
Can
and I
I-
think that that's been the plan all along.
Can I weirdly bring this around to something
That's
that I
weird,
learned about
Jamie.
earlier?
I had not heard about that.
And
That's
this-
crazy. Iran Contra. Oh my God! Everyone should look all over that.